HB2, and this time it's right here in the Tar Heel State. This afternoon, Durham city leaders will hold a work session and formally vote to oppose that measure. CBS North Carolina's Birchelle Edmay is live outside of Durham City Hall. And Birchelle, what can we expect today?
Well, you know, the Bull City becomes the third major city in our area to draft a resolution in order to formally oppose House Bill 2. As well, Carborough and Chapel Hill have done the same. Now, of course, this is all due to the controversial measure that requires people use a public restroom matching their biological sex. And that has had a lot of backlash, including in the LGBT community, as well as businesses who have since pulled their companies from North Carolina. Now, here, Durham officials, they plan to introduce this measure today, this afternoon, during a council work session. And just Monday, officials with Durham Public Schools put in their 2 cents about the ongoing House Bill 2 debate. District school officials strongly condemn the measure, calling it a serious legal risk for public schools. The school board later passed its own resolution against House Bill 2. Now, Durham city officials are expected to come down hard on Governor Pat McCrory and this bill he has signed. And while a handful of politicians are calling out the governor for what they see as a discrimination bill, some elected officials and leaders are supporting the measure, particularly Representative Julia Howard, who is a sponsor of the bill.
I'm not going to speak for our governor. I think he has signed a piece of legislation that is in the best interest of our children, our folks in North Carolina.
And the debate on this bill isn't just happening here at home. It's also crossed over to our neighbors in South Carolina who are considering a very similar measure to House Bill 2. Coming up at 6:30, I'll tell you what one South Carolina senator says, why he says he supports our measure here in North Carolina, as well what he plans to do about it in his home state. That's coming up in the next half hour. For now, reporting live in Durham, Birchelle Edmay, CBS.